There are many ways by which we can format our cells in an Excel spreadsheet. Here is an example. In each of the cells, we have typed the number 1000, but the formatting is somewhat different, isn't it? In the first case, we have the most vanilla version one can imagine. Then we have different types of formatting based on what we want to see. We can have 1 or 2 decimal places, a currency type formatting, or a percentage type formatting. We can even have the number 1000 in red if it was negative and we wanted to emphasize it. So that's great. Excel allows us to format the cells in our spreadsheets differently, and we can make the information stored in these cells clearer by applying such formatting. Let's learn the mechanics of cell formatting and why one needs to be careful with the format of the cell. First of all, there are 2 ways to check the current formatting settings that have been applied. We can either take a look at this part of the Home tab or alternatively right-click on the cell and select Format Cells, where we would have more options available. It can be pretty handy to check which type of formatting is applied to the cell from the Home tab. This is also necessary when you are working with a formula that displays an error. In such a case, it would be worth it to check the formatting of a formula's arguments and ensure that the cells have the right formatting. If the formula expects you to provide numerical input, then the cells need to be provided with number formatting. The same is valid for number formatting and other formatting types we can have. As you can see, working from the Home tab is rather straightforward. All we need to do is literally press a button and we can adjust the cell's formatting. For example, if I want to adjust the formatting of a selected cell to number formatting with 3 decimal places, I could simply select number formatting and use these buttons to specify the number of decimal places we want to have. But to be able to carry out the full spectrum of operations Excel offers us, we will need to use the Format Cells menu. A faster way to access the Format Cells menu is by using the Ctrl+1 shortcut. In the dialog box that opens up, we need to select the format category to be applied. As mentioned earlier, I opt for number formatting with 3 decimal places. In addition, we can add a 1000 separator to make large numbers easier to read, as well as select whether the number is displayed as a positive or negative number in black or red color. Please note that Excel shows a sample of the format before we apply it, so we can see how it will look. Once we press OK, undoubtedly, the Format Cells setting is applied. In terms of functionalities compared to the options we find on the Home tab, let's take a look at a few different types of formatting that can be applied in Format Cells. If the number we are working with is financial figures, we can apply currency formatting. After I click on the currency category, I should be able to select a specific currency as well as how it should be displayed. Excellent! Besides regular numbers and currencies, we can have many types of data in Excel. For example, cells containing dates. Let's select the cell where we have 31st of December 2001. In this situation, we will likely opt for date formatting to tell Excel that the content is to be read as a date and not text. Why is it important to specify whether the cells contain numbers or dates? Well, numbers follow the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, but dates do not. By setting up different types of formatting for our cells, we make Excel work easier when it comes to understanding the type of information included in each cell. But please be careful. Sometimes Excel won't recognize the date properly and will show a different date than the one intended. In such cases, you will need to do a few formatting tricks. You might have to add a few elements to the date format so that it can be properly read by Excel. Later in our course, I will teach you how to do this in an advanced way. In the next lectures, I will teach you how to create custom cell formats. This will do for now, and thanks for watching.